Wendy Williams' rare public appearance at 61 amid guardianship battle and health issues update 2025. Wendy Williams makes a rare public appearance amid ongoing health challenges. Wendy Williams recently marked her 61st birthday in New York City on July 20, amidst her ongoing struggle to end her court-appointed guardianship. By July 21, 2025, 5:29 p.m. updated July 21, 2025, 8:10 p.m. Tags. Wendy Williams makes a rare public appearance amid ongoing health challenges. Wendy Williams, a name that has been at the center of many discussions, is once again in the spotlight, but this time, she's celebrating herself. The former talk show host, who has been under a court-ordered guardianship since 2022, made a rare public appearance for a belated birthday celebration at the renowned Peter Luger Steakhouse in New York City. During this outing, Wendy, who is now 61, radiated joy as she sported a vibrant green and white patterned mini dress. She completed her look with a striking red leather handbag, a fashionable Gucci belt, oversized sunglasses, and her iconic silver necklace featuring a W. Accompanying her were her niece, Alex Finney, and Alex's partner, Eric Houston, making it a delightful family gathering. Just 3 days prior, Wendy enjoyed another evening out in the bustling city, where she was seen walking arm-in-arm with Suzanne Bass, a former producer of The Wendy Williams Show, as they entered Delmonico's. In a video shared by TMZ, Wendy expressed her heartfelt birthday wish to be free from her guardianship. Wendy stepped away from her popular talk show in 2021 to address a series of persistent health issues. Sherry Shepherd took over hosting duties until the show concluded in 2022. Fast forward 2 years, and it was revealed that Wendy had been diagnosed with primary progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia. Her care team noted that these conditions posed significant hurdles in Wendy's life. However, Wendy has been vocal in challenging these diagnoses. After a hospitalization in March, she took the opportunity to clarify her situation during a phone interview with Good Day New York. She stated that she underwent mental competency tests during her hospital stay and claimed to have passed with flying colors. Shortly after, Wendy called into The View to further discuss her circumstances, firmly asserting her mental fitness. "It was my choice to get an independent evaluation on my incapacitation, which I don't have," she stated emphatically. "How dare they say I have incapacitation? I do not." As we reflect on Wendy's journey over the years, it's clear that her resilience shines through even in the face of adversity. For a glimpse into Wendy's life through the years, keep scrolling. For the latest breaking news updates, click here to download the News app. Wendy Williams' fight for freedom, lawyer reveals shocking details. Brace yourselves for an explosive revelation. Wendy Williams' legal battle over her guardianship is far from over, and new claims about her health are shaking things up. Wendy, the beloved former TV host known for her signature style, is still grappling with the guardianship that has controlled her life for over 3 years. Yet, recent public appearances paint a picture of a resilient woman in good spirits, defying the narratives that some believe might undermine her independence. In a recent encounter on the bustling streets of New York City, her attorney, Joe Tucopina, made a startling statement to TMZ that not only defended Wendy's mental clarity and well-being but also criticized the sluggish pace of the guardianship process. Tucopina passionately asserted, "She's the same Wendy Williams you've seen on television. She is fully alert, in complete control of her faculties, and remains a remarkable individual." This declaration directly challenges any notion that her health could justify a continued guardianship and underscores the emotional stakes involved. But here's where it gets controversial. Tucopina didn't hesitate to express his deep frustration with the legal system. He described the entire situation as not merely a case he was handling, but a cause that truly matters. According to him, the current guardianship is not only unjust but perilously difficult to overturn, referring to it as scary and emphasizing how hard it is to break free from its grip. Adding fuel to the fire, Tucopina confirmed his intent to take legal action against those behind the guardianship, promising that everyone responsible for what he labels as Wendy's incarceration will face accountability. This dramatic stance has naturally sparked debate. And this is the part most people miss. Do you agree with his uncompromising critique of the legal process, or do you believe that there might be more nuance to the situation? Meanwhile, Wendy herself stood resolutely by Tucopina during these discussions, even hinting at plans to return to the spotlight should this legal battle conclude in her favor. The idea of Wendy making a comeback to her professional life, something that her fans have long hoped for, is both inspiring and controversial, as many wonder if her health would truly allow for such a dramatic transition back to work. It's also worth mentioning that Tucopina, who joined Wendy's legal team around the time her guardianship hit its 3-year mark, brings a wealth of experience, having represented high-profile figures such as Michael Jackson, Alex Rodriguez, and A$AP Rocky. His track record adds an extra layer of credibility to his claims, bolstering the argument that Wendy is more than capable of reclaiming her independence. So, what do you think? Should Wendy's legal team continue to fight the system relentlessly, or is there more to consider when it comes to balancing care and autonomy? Your thoughts and opinions are welcomed in the discussion. Wendy Williams' birthday celebration, a step closer to freedom. Wendy Williams recently shared with Page Six that this year, her birthday felt like a step toward liberation, an emotional journey for her as she reflected on her past experiences. Last year, she spent her special day isolated in a Connecticut facility, which made this year's celebrations back in New York with family and friends all the more joyous and relieving. While Wendy reveled in her lively birthday festivities, she emphasized that these moments shouldn't overshadow the fact that she remains far from the independence she craves. Her birthday celebration took place at the iconic Delmonico's, and she also enjoyed a delightful lunch at Fresco by Scotto, a beloved restaurant owned by her longtime friend and fellow television personality, Rosanna Scotto. On Tuesday evening, Page Six had the pleasure of joining her for yet another birthday gathering held at Le Marais in Midtown. This time, she was surrounded by her niece, Alex Finney, her niece's boyfriend, Eric Houston, and close friends, including Alvina Alston, Mel Maxey, and Toby Rubenstein. Reflecting on her previous birthday, Wendy remarked, "For my last birthday, I was in Connecticut with nothing but grass and trees. Nobody came to visit me in Connecticut. That was actually a good thing, because it was so bad I didn't want people to see me there." This stark contrast makes her current celebrations with friends at wonderful restaurants particularly meaningful. Despite the joy of her birthday festivities, Wendy underscored the ongoing struggle she faces in her pursuit of freedom from the restrictive guardianship that confines her to a Hudson Yards retirement community, which she describes as a luxury prison. When asked about her birthday wish for the upcoming year, her answer was clear: "It's obvious, to get out of my guardianship, and go back to work in the most magnificent way." Wendy mentioned having some very confident conversations with her legal team, including the prominent attorney Joe Tucopino. She was placed under guardianship following a series of health challenges, including a brief alcohol relapse that she discussed candidly on the television program The View. While enjoying the culinary delights of New York City over the past few days, she candidly noted that most of her meals are consumed in the solitude of her bedroom, humorously adding, "I like privacy, but this is too goddamn private." Though she is on friendly terms with her co-residents, mainly older individuals, she likened their interactions to hi and bye. Wendy revealed that her communication options are quite limited. She asserted she's not permitted to have a cell phone and can only use a landline in her room, which notably cannot receive incoming calls. So, while Wendy's celebrations spark joy and hope, they also highlight an unresolved struggle for her freedom. What do you think about her current situation? Is it fair for someone to feel like they are living in a luxury prison? Do you believe she will regain full control over her life and career soon?